Mexico, San Diego. Before we start this video, a few things. One, if you hear anything in the background, cars, a dog barking, ignore that. Two, after I record this video, I'm gonna start recording a documentary that I'm doing pertaining to EDMC, DCEH, and the colleges that were associated with them. The main one I'll be talking about is the Art Institute, which is where I went to and graduated from. And hopefully I'll have other students that I went to the college with, put in their point of views and stuff like that. Three, I will try to post more videos on here. Like I'm gonna do vlogs and stuff like that and whatnot. And on my other YouTube channel, I'm gonna be using that channel for like mentoring, giving pointers of what softwares to use if you're into fine arts and stuff like that, or you just into drawing and stuff and you want to, or video editing and you want to know what apps and stuff to use, and just give suggestions and all that good stuff. If I miss anything else, I'll just tell you at the end of the video and whatnot. So now with this video, I'm going to be talking about Ihop, which is why I got this on. Now, at the time of this promotion, this is the only Ihop shirt I got left. This is the only shirt I got left. The black ones that I had that you normally see an Ihop employee wear, I got rid of it. This is the only one I got that actually fit. So, yeah, we're going to get into this video. So go get your snacks, go get something to drink, go get whatever you want to get, and I'm going to go ahead and get into this video. So, mind y'all, I'm going to give y'all a backstory, but mind y'all, I worked at IHOP for about a year. The managers, they're great. Of course, all the servers, they all had their own cliques and all that stuff and whatnot. I was cool with some of the coworkers. Some of them I was cool with. Some of them I wasn't too crazy for. But everybody knew everybody and whatnot. Because mind you, the IHOP I worked at, everybody pretty much lived in the same area. So, I mean, when you have client, you can say clients or customers, whatever best suits you. But from a server's perspective, when I was working there, it wasn't too bad. You'll have some cool coworkers, some that are like a pain and y'all just don't click or whatever. But yeah, you'll have jobs that's like that, which is pretty much all jobs really. I always want, after working there for like a couple months or so, I was one of the very few servers that worked there that caught on real fast and I'm one of the people that one of the managers would rely on to actually train people, train new hires and stuff, which I was one of the very few, and I didn't mind, but around I want to say in March of 2024 up until about August 2024, because I had left September. I had left this in like sometime late August, early September. I had left because I had got another job, that paid a little more. But my reasoning for leaving IHOP was because of the fact that not only did I get another job, but the fact that corporate ain't shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. IHOP's corporate is not shit at all. And I'm telling you with this now because of the fact that our district, general, and assistant managers had to constantly contact corporate and getting them to come and fix our AC unit and whatever else that had to be fixed. Now, mind you, it is spring, going into summer, almost going into fall. So within the few months that the AC unit was out, the thermostat was at almost about 100 degrees most days. It was hitting like it was 90s, almost hitting triple digit degree weather in the restaurant. So not only are the servers are getting hot and complaining, the cooks are getting even more hot and complaining to where they came close to starting a riot because of how hot it is in the kitchen and just in the restaurant in general. Because mind you, the kitchen had no AC at all. None. Nada. Zilch. So there are times though where they may mess up an order. If they mess up an order, sometimes it's the server, sometimes it's them. But at the same time, it is freaking hot in the restaurant. The managers are freaking hot because they having to deal with how irritated we are, how irritated the customers are, and they can't get a hold of anyone in corporate to come and fix the AC. Now, every time they try to get a hold of them, yeah, they would eventually send somebody like once every week or once every other week or so to have somebody come and look at the AC. Every time they come and look at the AC, they saying the same thing. It's missing a piece or it's too old or whatever. Now, mind you, it got to a point to where one of the servers, and I love her for it. She's great. She is awesome to work with. It's got to the point to where she ended up saying something about it to a relative of hers. And next thing you know, her relative got on it just like that. And next thing you know, somebody from the health department came the next day, inspected everything, and the next thing you know, we were shut down for about 2-3 days, maybe longer. I can't recall. It was probably about 2-3 days or so. I just know it was a few days. Now mind you, our general managers have been trying to do this for weeks. Did they think about calling the health department? I don't know. Because when you stuck in a restaurant and it's hot and it's hotter than a mug, you know something wrong. Because apparently corporate don't give a rat's tail about trying to get somebody to come and actually get anything fixed. So when you have that one employee that actually eventually gets something done about it, then they want to actually do something about it. So sometime after the health department got called, I think after the first time they got called, that was when the restaurant was shut down for like about 2-3 days or whatever. So after we had reopened, the health department was coming every other day for like a good few weeks or so until it finally got fixed. And I know some of y'all probably asking, Nicole, did y'all end up having any form of AC, temporary AC, or something like that? Yeah, we ended up having temporary AC units hooked up for in the restaurant and in the kitchen. The only area that in the whole restaurant that was cold was the general manager's office. And I think the freezer and the refrigerator were fairly cold still, but not as cold as they should have been. So I'm not too sure. I can't recall too sure on how cold they were or whatever. So I can't really remember. But I just know for sure everybody was losing their shit. But not only was it scolding hot in that restaurant to where it was hitting triple digits most days. Um, we had little to no customers, and if we did have customers, it would be no more than probably like 4 people max. But when we would have people coming in, they would, as soon as they felt that heat, they were like, "Nah, we can go somewhere else. We're going next door." They would turn right back around and leave, and I don't blame them, cause we would get little to no people to come in, and we not making money, so we got nothing to do. So what do you expect us to do? Cause all we gonna do is just sit there with nothing to do, no customers coming in, is dead as hell, and pretty much all we gonna do is either clean up until about some restaurants that close at like 10. We gonna sit there until about 9:30 when it's time to actually start putting stuff up, putting chairs up and stuff. Like honestly, when I was working there, I'll be putting half the chairs up around 9:15. At least put half of the chairs up around 9:15, and then the other half at 9:30, so that the only thing that would be open are the booths. So so anyway, um yeah, corporate, y'all suck because y'all don't be caring about some of the restaurants that y'all have, and don't want to be um trying to send nobody to actually fix what needs to be fixed. And y'all be having people constantly quit or constantly complaining about y'all trying to actually get something fixed in the restaurant. But y'all want to be cheap and just send whoever just to give us some bullcrap excuse on this need to be replaced or that need to be replaced or whatever. Now, mind you, this particular restaurant that I worked in, they had some health code violations pertaining to not just like the AC unit. They had a whole bunch of other issues going on in that restaurant to where that restaurant should have been shut down. It should have been shut down with all the health code violations that they got going on up in there, because corporate don't want to come up in there and have send nobody to come up in there and actually fix anything. Now, mind you, I probably would have stayed. Now I left after they got, like, maybe a few weeks after the AC got fixed, because I had put in 2 weeks notice for the fact that I got another job working somewhere else, which is my current job now, but here in Georgia. Now, mind you, this particular IHOP that I worked at was in North Carolina. I've been in Georgia since mid-September of 2024. But point is, I don't think IHOP's gonna make it because, from what I know, allegedly, IHOP is one of the top 10 restaurants that are going to be shutting down. Allegedly, from what I know. If I find anything or just so happen to see anything, I'll link it in the description box below. Well, honestly, I don't think they're gonna make it much longer because they're not trying to help any of the restaurants that are suffering with terrible AC. Mind you, it's February already, and to my knowledge, from what I have been told from other servers and with our general manager at the time, this will happen every year for like I think I think I heard them say 5 years, I believe, 4 or 5 years or somewhere along that line. Sorry, y'all, my throat dry. But point is, are they really going to end up fixing any of the issues or no? What do y'all think? Do y'all really think they're going to fix any of the issues, or are they going to just straight up shut down? Because honestly, I don't think they're going to end up lasting much longer if they're constantly having these same issues every year, and then having the health department called for them to actually fix the issues that they don't want to fix. Because in my opinion, they much rather waste money than no. I'm guessing what I'm saying is that they much rather like waste money on constantly hiring people that'll end up quitting, or complain about like certain restaurants like spending so much money on food or whatever the case may be, or whatever. In my opinion, stop complaining about stuff that you don't need to be complaining. I can't talk. Stop complaining about food that don't need to be complained about, and start worrying about what needs to be done actually in the restaurant, because y'all going to end up messing around and y'all's restaurants are going to start shutting down one by one, because at the end of the day, if y'all going to have more restaurants shutting down, y'all going to end up having those restaurants replaced by a whole other restaurant or whoever else, and y'all want to be SOL, and there's going to probably be nothing y'all can do, really. Now, do I know anything? Do I have any updated news since I left? No, no, not really. Other than probably two people leaving, really. Possibly. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else left since I've been there. I know one person just up and quit. Like before I think a week or so before I put my 2 weeks notice in. I know she quit, up and quit. Now with her, she a whole different story. She a whole different story. I don't know if I'm gonna mention her on here in a story time or what. I don't know. Maybe. If you want to hear a story time about that, I can. If you got any if y'all got any information that y'all want me to share on my channel pertaining to IHOP, you want to voice your point of view on what you've seen, heard, or whatever the case may be pertaining to IHOP that you would like to share, feel free to send me an email. I will voice your opinion on this channel. Cause honestly, I am, oh, that's my chair. I am going to be doing more, I want to do more story times on here. I want to do more vlogs on here and stuff like that. So, I want to do a lot more stuff on here. So, if y'all want to end up coming to me with some stories and stuff like that, feel free to let me know. And for those of you that know that I'm part of the Nights Club, the Nights Podcast, my bad, the Nights Podcast. I don't know when we will be doing more videos. I'll ask I'll ask the guys when I talk to them again and see what they say, cause I know they want to do more videos and stuff, but of course life has been life, and so yeah, I'll try and get with them to see if they want to go back to trying and doing more, resuming the podcast and stuff on there. So I'll now get with them. Okay, I'll get with them right after I get off of this. But right after this video, I will be I will instantly start working on the documentary and hopefully have the documentary posted between today after posting this Ihop video, and Wednesday. Between today and Wednesday, I will be I will be posting the documentary video about, the colleges and stuff. So until then, if you got anything for me, I'll see you next time. Bye.